All right, what's up, everybody? Happy Michael Myers Monday. You guys know what day it is. Hope everybody's doing all right this week. Don't know how many viewers we'll get live, but for those of you that are watching after the fact, this is our new weekly live chat session as a way to connect with our readers and our audience and Michael Myers fans and fanatics alike. And yeah, my name's Matt with Halloween Daily News. And today is Monday, August the 24th, 2020. And not a whole lot to talk about, but I do have a few things that I figured I'd talk about this week, starting with this guy. If you follow us on Instagram, I posted a photo. This guy, the Michael Myers statue from Spirit Halloween, it arrived on Friday. Now, I love it. It's awesome, but there's a story. So Friday, the box arrives. It's wrapped in the Spencer's tape, so I know it's from Spirit, and I know what it's going to be. And I open it up, and there's bubble wrap, and in there, this guy is laying. But what I immediately saw was that his knife hand was not attached. So I took it out, and at first I thought, well, maybe it's meant to come unattached. But I mean, you can look, and you can clearly see that it was meant to be assembled like this. It was glued in there, and at some point during the shipping, it broke off, and actually the knife slid out of the pumpkin. So obviously, I was a little not too happy about that. So you know, I did what you do. I went on the website to look up refunds and exchanges, and of course, it's sold out on the website. Which, again, ironically, I think we helped do a little bit, but I did call. I actually called customer service, and long story short, they did end up giving me a full refund and said I could keep this one, and because they can't send a replacement because they don't have any in stock right now, and which I knew from the website, but I just wanted to see if there was anything they could do because I'd rather have an unbroken one, but as it is for free. I mean, I love this guy. I'll glue it back in myself, and as you can see, he lights up, and again, this was $40. It with shipping and tax, it was right around 50. And again, because of the broken hand, they did refund all of our money, which was understandable, and I felt fair. Now, that being said, yeah, now I can talk about what I love about this guy. Um, Interesting, because I was wondering what Michael is this supposed to be when we first saw it on the Spirit website. And because I know Spirit, if it's got the Spirit label on it, it's usually licensed from Halloween 6, H2O, or Resurrection. And and so I was curious, and as you can see on the tag, it is from Halloween: The Curse of Michael Myers, technically. Which the mask, I don't think it is too Halloween 6. I like it though. I love that it's actually the blackest eyes, and every now and then they'll put some eyeballs or something in there that I like the mask. But where it screams Halloween 6, look at this jack-o'-lantern. That is the Halloween 6 jack-o'-lantern, actually. Pretty good, pretty good Halloween 6 jack-o'-lantern. So I love this guy. Again, he's you know, he's not too heavy, but he's pretty sturdy, you know, not too giant, so he fits on the shelf nicely. And yeah, looks great when he's all lit up. And but if yours arrived with a broken hand, and that was the thing too, it was in the bubble wrap, and I did watch a couple unboxings here on YouTube, and other people, it looked like theirs arrived in styrofoam. So I think For whatever reason, this one got, but there was no box or anything, just the shipping box. No, this is the label. I'll probably cut it off, but wanted to leave it on for tonight to show him off. Little show and tell for Michael Myers Monday. So we'll put him there. So I hope everybody's doing all right tonight. Feel free to chime in if there's anything you want to talk about or anything you want to ask. Right before I started this, I was watching the John Carpenter interview over the weekend. This past Saturday, Fantasia International Film Festival honored John Carpenter with a Lifetime Achievement Award and what they called a master class. It was an online interview and streamed live, and the video is on YouTube. I'll put the link down below this video because it's a pretty good. It's actually a really good interview for a couple reasons. First of all, the best part of the whole presentation is the first 5 minutes. It opens with a crazy, awesome montage of every one of John Carpenter's movies, and you've got to see it. It's just all some of the best moments, and the way they edit it together, it's really great. And then longer into the interview, there were a few things that I took note of. Again, nothing too breaking news or anything. He said again, which we've heard, that he's finished the score for Halloween Kills, and he spoke again about Halloween Kills, kind of furthering what we've been hearing from Carpenter and everybody involved. He says, this is John Carpenter on Halloween Kills. He says, his quote is, "It is the quintessential slasher film. It is so intense, it even stuns me how incredible it is. David just did a great job. I can't wait to have you see it." And by David, of course, he means director David Gordon Green. So again, I mean, nothing new there, but the quintessential slasher film, that's coming from John Carpenter. So we'll see. Again, I'm looking forward to it and have high hopes myself. A few other little things in the interview that I took note of. He does mention, Carpenter mentions that a new volume of his graphic novel series, Tales for a Halloween Night, will be released this Halloween, which we expected, but again, there's further confirmation of that to look forward to. And his next album of original material will be officially titled Lost Themes 3: Alive After Death, and that's coming early next year. Now, towards the end of that interview, and again, I would recommend you guys check it out, but they started to premiere a new music track, and Carpenter, it's called Hunted, and John said it's not really a song. What he said is it's a cue from a score of a recent upcoming horror film. So again, that piqued my interest, and the first thing I thought was, is this a little tiny piece of Halloween Kills music? And unfortunately, though, they got about 10 minutes into the track, and there were technical issues. I think maybe what happened was YouTube's copyright robots pulled it, ironically, as John was premiering the song and being honored with it. And let's see, there's Mitchell. Hey, how's it going, man? Yeah, no problem. Yeah, the John Carpenter, like I said, and this song Hunted, again, they only play about 10 seconds of it, and if you watch this video, you can hear it. And I don't know if it's from Halloween Kills, but it was John Carpenter music that we haven't heard before, that he said is a cue from a score from a recent upcoming horror film. So I wish we could have gotten to hear more, and I'm thinking that maybe now, since that premiere didn't exactly go as planned, maybe they will release the track here in the coming weeks. Hopefully, maybe between now and actual Halloween, perhaps, which I would be totally fine with and excited. let's see. So yeah, I'll put the link to the John Carpenter. Again, they call it a master class. It's really an interview, and they give him the Lifetime Achievement Award, and it's a fun video, especially like I said, that opening intro with just every one of his films. So I'll link that at the bottom of this video, and I would definitely recommend that you check that out. And tell me what you think after you listen. Do you think that's part of Halloween Kills, or what other horror movie is he working on the music for? I mean, I don't know. Hey Mitchell. Yep, yep. I'm doing well, man. Doing well. Teaser's possible for October 31st of this year. Yeah, I mean, again, in my opinion, yeah, I think we'll get another brief, probably 30-second teaser in October. I would guess either October 15th, 1 year to the day before the release date, or probably more than likely it would be on the 31st. But I could see us getting, maybe even a teaser poster. I don't know. But I think definitely they will probably give us just a uh, tiny little treat come October. I hope. I'm hopeful for just a bit, just 30 seconds is all we need, I think, and then we'll be good for another 6 months or so, and then they'll assuming theaters are somewhat back to normal, they will go into the marketing in April of next year, and that would lead into the trailer debut in June of next year if everything goes as planned. But yeah, poster would be great. Yeah, I mean, I could see that possibly happening. I mean, again, just another little 30-second tease, I think, is gonna go a long way if they depending on what they put in there. But they've been pretty good about marking these occasions, um, so far with the marketing. So yeah, I'm hopeful. So how's everybody doing out there? Looks like we got a few people watching live. I know some of you are going to come to this after the fact, but thank you for coming here tonight if you are watching live, and thank you for watching after the fact and celebrating Michael Myers Monday, however you do, in your way. And I appreciate it, and we appreciate it. And like I said, this is just another way that I want to try to connect with you guys using this format and using this live chat ability, and I'm still getting used to it too, so bear with me, and sorry that I don't look at the camera all the time, but um, like I said, the Spirit Halloween statue sold out, so you know you might still find one though in a physical store, and I know a lot of you have found them in physical stores because we've been tagged in a ton of photos. So, but let me know if you ordered one online, and if there was any defects in yours, or if it arrived great, or if you've done an unboxing. Let me know. Share the link, and I'd love to check it out. I should have filmed the whole thing. I thought about it later, but Jamie Lee Curtis had ET interview stated, yeah, Halloween ends in the first quarter. Yeah, I think that. And again, I had heard from a source a while back, kind of pre-COVID, that filming, even at that point, it was possible that filming might get pushed as far back as winter of 2021. So, and that was pre-COVID. So the fact that that's probably when they're going to be filming, that doesn't surprise me a ton. And again, I don't know it for a fact right now, but it makes a lot of sense. So did you guys check out? Also, I wanted to thank you guys because a lot of you have checked out the Adam Sandler Hubie Halloween video. Thank you for watching that. If you haven't checked that out, again, nothing to do with Michael Myers, just another off the wall Halloween comedy coming to Netflix later this year. But that format and the way that video is put together is a little bit more of like the type of stuff that I plan to do here on the channel going forth. We'll try to keep this kind of as the rough and just unpolished live chat, and then other times, it might be a pre-recorded um, news type format, like with the Hubie Halloween video. But thank you all for watching that. And speaking of watching things, this past week we shared a new interview from our friend Darnell Weeks. You know him as the Myers Fanatic here on YouTube. He interviewed Alan Howarth, and we shared that on the website. And I listened to the whole interview. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed especially hearing Alan's thoughts on some of the more recent his thoughts on like H2O's score and Tyler Bates' work on Halloween 2007. And so again, I'll share the link to that, and I highly recommend that you guys check out his interview with Alan. And I've also got a link inside there, our article, which also links back to our original 2015 interview with Alan that we did from Flashback Weekend in Chicago. All right, let's see. Canadian Myers just wanted to say hi. Ha ha ha. Awesome. Awesome. That name looks familiar, Canadian Myers. Yes. Thank you, man. Thank you for stopping in and saying hi. Happy Michael Myers Monday. Yeah, poster would be great. Teasers possible. Yeah, again, I mean, you never know, but it's October. I think the producers, they're going to know that they want to whet the fans' appetite just a tiny bit. And so awesome. Can't wait to see Darnell's interview. Yeah, check that out. It's a good interview. Again, technical difficulties there when Alan was actually going to play some of the music. Um, but it's a good interview and good to see that he's doing well during these crazy times. Again, I met him 5 years ago in Chicago at Flashback Weekend, and that's where we met some of you guys. And he was great. At that point, it was before the Blumhouse era. Halloween Returns was actually in development at that point, and I'll never forget my introduction to Alan Howarth was he came up to our table at Flashback Weekend and was like, "Hey, I'd love to talk to you about you know my work on these films," and basically stating his desire to work on the new one, which at that time was going to be Halloween Returns, and so we talked about that at that time, and he was just very generous and a great guy. And then we saw him 2 years ago in Pasadena at H4O at that event, and I'll also link to our own video of his concert footage from the H4O event, because you can still see a little bit of that. Yeah, so definitely check out Darnell's interview. And like I said, let me know what you guys want to talk about on future broadcasts, future Michael Myers Monday live chats. Let me know if you've gotten anything from Spirit so far this year. And let's see, lots of upset fans that Candyman took the spot. Yeah, Universal. I mean, they're in control. Absolutely, they can do whatever they feel is appropriate. Again, as I've said on here before, I was not shocked and super surprised when the delay came. I kind of figured the fact that Candyman is currently sitting on October 16th of this year, I kind of expect that to change too, honestly. I don't know though. Maybe they're just, maybe they're just gonna release it in a few theaters and it'll be on VOD that much sooner afterwards. I don't know. Um, But thanks for stopping in, guys. Thank you, Mitchell, for being here again, and Canadian Myers. Thank you, and as I've said before, thank you all you people watching for all the Michael Myers Monday love on all the different social media platforms. We try to share it and repost and retweet as much as possible to just keep the hashtag alive, keep it all going, and you guys all come up with some really great creative stuff. So it's a lot of fun to look at that. And I apologize again, for the camera quality here. We're gonna make set up something better here in the next few weeks, but for now, again, this is just you know me hopping on here for a few minutes and just to try to connect with you guys and talk about whatever we've got going on in the world of Michael Myers fandom and the Halloween franchise. Awesome. Thank you guys. Love the live chats. Keep up the awesome work. Awesome. Well, thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. And again, as it goes, like I said, we can, have more themed nights. We could do all kinds of Michael Myers Monday type events. And maybe eventually, we could even bring in some special guests now and then. But for now, I'm just enjoying, this is kind of me still learning my way on the training wheels of just being in front of the camera, and and I figured the best way is just jump right in and with a live feed and a live show. And what better thing to talk about than Michael Myers on Michael Myers Monday? And so yeah, we'll keep going as long as you guys are here to watch it and participate, and share the video, share the link. People can celebrate Michael Myers Monday on Tuesday and throughout the week too. That's the other thing. But you can also look for, like I said, there's going to be some other new video content I'm working on. Um, not all of it Michael Myers related, but there's as I've said before, there's so much Halloween news that I want to talk about but I want to keep this Monday night here for the franchise. And even though we've got the delay in the film, there are still a lot of exciting things going on with the franchise. um the original is playing in some drive-in theaters, and I'd love to hear from you guys if you're going to see it in a drive-in, if you've ever seen it in a drive-in. When's the last time you saw it in the theater? I remember in 2012 they re-released it for the first time in a while, and we went to the theater. That was the first time I saw it on the big screen, was in 2012, that re-release. And then every single year since then, it keeps getting re-released to limited theaters. So I don't make it to the big screening every year, mainly because our local theater does not get it every single year. But I did put on the Michael Myers outfit for our local theater's premiere of Halloween 2018. So I did get to do my own little spin on Michael for that night, and it was awesome. All right. So like I said, guys, be sure to check out Darnell's interview with Alan Howarth. And look out for this guy at Spirit Halloween at the physical stores. I will also share the link to the Fantasia 2020 John Carpenter interview that I was talking about. And you guys tell me. I mean, like I said, it's at the very end when they play part of that music. I could almost hear that in a Halloween movie. Okay. I think we might have lost connection there for a few minutes. I don't know what the last thing you heard me yapping about was. I apologize for that. Like I said, still working out the kinks, obviously. Timed out. Yep. Okay. Okay, guys. Well, can you hear me now? Hopefully we're back live now. Again, still trying to figure it all out, so you'll have to bear with me. Lots of good Michael Myers Monday content on both Twitter and Instagram this week. I've just been sitting here retweeting a lot of these. I love the original artwork, especially obviously the cosplay. And everybody using the hashtag. Let's see. So are we back then? Can you guys, I guess you guys can hear me now. Hello? All right. All right, sweet. Thanks, Chris. All right. Anyway, like I said, I don't have much more prepared to talk about. If there's something you guys want to get into, um, like I said, this was this week's show and tell, and who knows what we'll have for next week. But I would love to expand this and to have this grow and to be more of just a regular conversation, and a meeting place. All the cons are virtual right now, so it's all the interviews are virtual. Everything is kind of in this space right now, so the possibilities are kind of endless of where we want to take it. A lot of that would depend on you guys and what you guys let me know that you want to try to do and want me to try to put together here. um I actually loved the live Twitter watch along that Universal did, in the early part. It seems so long ago now. It was the early part of the quarantine, and I actually really enjoyed that. They had the cast and everybody, and David Gordon Green took over the Blumhouse account for that, and I thought it was great. And maybe we could do something like that on Twitter at some point. Um, like I said, that was a ton of fun, and you never know who else might participate. Some of the people that weren't even scheduled to participate are in that movie were participating, and I don't even know if everybody knows, but we tried to take note of it and to give them their props too. And but it's been really exciting time, obviously, with Halloween Kills on the horizon. Yes, it's over a year away, but I think we're gonna get that teaser here soon. Reach out to Nick Castle for Monday night. I'm sure he would load me. Well, we'll see. You never know. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. I have to get a better camera setup though. Set up before then. Uh, but yeah, that would be. I would love to have Nick on here. Um, but again, that will happen as things grow, and you never know. I mean, as the weeks go on here, getting close to Halloween itself, a lot of people's minds are turning towards these films and this franchise and just the character of Michael Myers in general. So I think there's a lot of that going on. And Mitchell says he has a lot of free time right now. Yeah, yeah. I think everybody on the convention circuit who's so regular to it is very, probably going a little stir crazy right now. Um, yeah, because I mean the conventions are such a big deal to the horror community, and to have the whole thing brought to a complete standstill is just unheard of. But it's a different time. Now there's that Cameo, and a lot of them are on there, and there's virtual conventions, which will never replace the real deal. Obviously, it's the human interaction that make those conventions so special. But James Jude Courtney also, yeah, yeah, I would love to talk to James Jude Courtney again. And those guys again. I mean, they can't talk about Halloween Kills, but I think it'd be great maybe just to now that the last time I talked to both of them, it was it was before Halloween 2018 came out. So to be able to talk to them now, spoiler free, and about things that we've all seen in the films, I think would be a great opportunity that I would jump at. So so you never know, but we gotta get more viewers, got to make it more worth their while for sure. Um, and but once we do it, I think you never know, they might be game for it. I think James U. Courtney has already filmed or is about to film an interview with my buddies Sean and Christopher on the thing with two heads over there on their web series. I guess it's a video podcast web series, and yeah, their current episode is with Adrienne Barbeau, and part two comes out next week. And then after that, if I am remembering correctly, they're interviewing James Jude Courtney, so that'll be fun. And you never know, maybe we'll get him on this channel. Maybe we'll get those guys on this channel. You never know. Maybe we'll do like a crossover event at some point, some Michael Myers Monday uh, event, because those guys they're live it and breathe it just like we do, and I love what they're doing over there. Yeah, online is where it's at until real travel returns. Absolutely. I mean, that's that that is literally where it's at right now. That's all we've got right now. So but yeah, again, we will, going forward, we'll try to provide more content here on the YouTube channel. Not just this live thing. I like this kind of being its thing, but I want to do all kinds of different content, and a lot of that is because we can't go to the conventions and do the normal type content that we do at the conventions. If you subscribe to this channel, you'll also see that there's going to be a lot of trailers coming up for our Halloween film festival, independent film trailers, and that'll be something else that I'll be talking about on a non-Michael broadcast down the road. Thanks for the info on Hubie. Yeah, no problem. My pleasure. Like I said, I'm excited for Hubie. I'm looking forward to it. I know this is Michael Myers Monday, but yeah, a lot of people have been enjoying that video. That was a fun one to do, and I plan to, we first heard about that film being made over a year ago, and we've been following it pretty closely, and then all of a sudden, it got its rating, and so I don't know, maybe a trailer in the next few weeks, I would imagine. But thank you, Scorpio, for watching the Hubie video. Yeah, because there will be some Halloween movies released this year, just not the Halloween franchise movie that we're all hoping for. But that's all right. I can wait. I can wait and watch it uncompromised on a big screen next October. You're welcome. Thank you. Awesome. So like I said, guys, if there's anything you guys want to get into, just let me know. Let's see, we got a few people out there watching. Welcome, everybody. Happy Michael Myers Monday. For those of you, anybody newcomers, all right. All right, everybody. Like I said, we will be carrying on the Michael Myers Monday tradition on all forms of social media, and we will be retweeting, reposting, as always, on Instagram and Twitter, like we do every Monday night. And yeah, I'm going to keep working my way through these live broadcasts as long as you guys are here. It's the actor from 2018, Julian, the cute kid. I heard he was in Halloween Kills. Well, we interviewed him, Jabral, we interviewed him in Williamsburg last summer, and at that point, the movie hadn't been made yet, and he was in talks to be in it, and he had told us he was going to be in it, and I don't know that that came to pass or not. Um, I don't know for sure. I know filming had not happened at that point. Um, but we love Jabral. He was awesome. He was a great interview subject and just very kind with his time. That was at the Scares That Care charity convention where we met him last. Well, again, over a year ago. It was summer of 2019 now. So whether or not he's going to be in Halloween Kills, I don't know. I mean, we had heard at that point from him that he was going to be in it, but I also, I don't know the behind the scenes, what was signed at that point and what wasn't. So, yeah, no problem. No problem. Like I said, I wish I had a more concrete uh, answer. Again, a lot of things about the new movie are still, to be determined. And even though the film is done, it's been scored. I think final cut is locked. I still can't help but think, I mean, over a year of time, I mean, things could hypothetically still change. So there's that too. I don't know that they necessarily will, but there's certainly that. Yeah, they cut a lot of footage when the original was released. Yeah, yeah. I mean, there's always stuff cut, and there's still stuff we haven't seen. Like, part of me is kind of hoping maybe they put out a I guess it'd be another Blu-ray, but with those deleted scenes that we didn't see before, just to kind of again soothe the fan base a little bit. Um, we know there's that alternate ending that we haven't seen yet, and even if it's not edited into the film, just as a bonus feature. Um, I mean, I appreciate the deleted scenes that were included on the Blu-ray for Halloween 2018, but I think there's so much more left to see that you know, but it's probably a little late in the game if that's not already been planned months out. That shower scene with the two reporters, yeah, I thought that was a good scene. Yeah, a few of them in there, I a few I could see, okay, yeah, it was probably wisest to remove that, but there were some that I could definitely see, okay, well, that would have actually been better maybe to keep that part in. The shower scene, I like that. I can see why, wasn't really necessary, but I thought that played really well. I enjoyed that one. Yeah, speaking of that, with our friend Rian, we met her again in 2018 at Pasadena, and you can read my interview with her. But she talked to us about how that bathroom scene, how her fear was very real during that scene, and it's always just kind of chilling to me every time I watch it, um, knowing that those screams were real fear because it definitely comes across in the film. Dog hanging in the tree was the yeah, yeah, with Allison running down the street. Yeah, and again, I mean, it would have set the stage a little bit more about, Michael's home, and but but I think at the end of the day, they wanted a film that was going to move at a lightning pace, and the theatrical edit certainly does that. I mean, maybe they put out a an alternate cut just as a B side. I would be fine with the deleted scenes though, just on their own, uh, the ones that we haven't seen yet. All right, everybody. Well, once again, I just want to thank all you guys for tuning in. Right there, at least 4 screenings. Keep the tempo up. Yeah, Oh yeah. Well, in 2018, yeah, they definitely wanted to keep it moving and get right to the point, I think. And it was kind of like you're with us and along for the ride, or you're not. But we're not going to wait around. And I think that opening scene really sets the pace for that. So yeah, I mean, how much things could change with HK between now and next October? I mean, you would think none, but then again, I mean, stuff happens. I mean, who knows? I mean, they're still working on writing Halloween Ends right now. So with that in mind, maybe they work out some things that it makes sense if they did a pickup and something to insert to HK just to connect to what they know they're going to do in Halloween Ends now. I think they've had the overall story this whole time, but now the logistics of it come into play because now HK and they've got this luxury that most films, quite frankly, don't have. Is I mean, in one way it's a hassle, and one way it could be looked at as a positive that they have this extra time to think about everything and to look at the film, and maybe if it does need any alterations, certainly nothing's going to be rushed about it. So, and that could be a good thing because we don't want a rushed product. We've had rushed Halloween franchise products sometimes in the past, and that doesn't always pan out well. So I'd rather them take their time. All that being said, I think it's probably locked, and Carpenter says it's scored now. I think it's pretty good to go, and they're working on Halloween Ends. Um, which again, once they start filming, I mean, if they film in the winter of 2021, I mean that's when they filmed Halloween 2018 was in the winter, and yeah, they wrapped in the winter, and it was a very quick shoot, that 2018 shoot, and HK was a little bit longer by I want to say 2 maybe 3 weeks, but all right. So yeah, you guys let me know if there's anything else you want to talk about tonight. Thank you for your time. Hey, thank you guys for your time. I appreciate it. Like I said, this is fun for me, and I appreciate you bearing with me, stumbling and stuttering my way through these broadcasts. But you guys are along for the ride, and so as long as you guys are here, I'll I'll be here, and you can listen to me yap about this guy every week, Michael Myers Monday. So everybody, thanks for watching. Um, as always, if you've got questions or something that you want me to try to talk about, just leave it in the comments, and we can always talk about it next week. Uh, and if you've got story ideas or just ideas for future Michael Myers Monday discussions, I'd love to listen to all that too. Thank you, Kyle. Thank you. Appreciate that, man. Mitchell, everybody for tuning in tonight. I appreciate it, guys. As always, you guys make it fun, and again, I wish there was more news and stuff to talk about, but you know, we've got what we've got for now, and we're gonna keep this fandom pumping away like the pace of Halloween 2018 at a nonstop pace, and uh, because it is the most passionate and the best Halloween franchise that there is. So, and what else are we going to do on Michael Myers Mondays, right? I mean, it's 10:31 p.m. Michael Myers Monday. Now it's almost 11:31, but all right, guys. I'm Matt, Halloween Daily News, and yeah, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the like button if you wouldn't mind. That goes a long way. Check out the Hubie Halloween video if you haven't already. A lot of people are liking that. I know it's not Michael Myers, but I appreciate that as well. Um, please feel free again to leave your comments. Let me know. Um, let me know how I'm doing and what you want to see more of, less of, and
And yeah, we will connect again next week on Michael Myers Monday. So thanks again for watching, everybody.